Hey everybody, this is Armijo, ChatArmijoCoaching.com. It's another chilly day outside, but beautiful. Starting to clear up. Hopefully get some warm weather soon. Today I just want to talk about how we cause ourselves our own stress, right? We create our own stress. And so we do this most of the time unknowingly, but every stress, every anxiety, every tension, every fear, we've created this. And so a lot of people get mad when they hear this because they're like, oh no, this person here is causing this for me. Or this incident when I was younger is what caused this for me. And so what we have to remember is, yes, these things played a role. There are past traumatic events that definitely played a role in shaping who we are today. But some people choose. They don't, it's not can. Some people choose to let go of these traumatic events. Some people say, okay, this shaped my world for a long time. Now I'm done letting it shape my world for this current time and for future times. And so they make a conscious effort to let go of these negative thoughts, these negative scenarios, these things that have hurt them in the past. Whereas others will continue to dwell on these things. And so they'll take these past memories of maybe traumatic experiences, maybe some abuse, maybe whatever it may be, and they carry it with them. And they carry it with them. Sometimes they're proud to carry it with them because they've identified with it, So as soon as they get to know somebody, they'll kind of spring on that they had all this trauma and abuse happen when they were younger, and that becomes their personality and their persona. So those that can let it go, those that can say, enough is enough. I'm going to change the way I perceive this event. I'm going to see if I can find anything beneficial in there. And it's hard. It's hard to find beneficial things in events that were very negative or very traumatic. And so, but it can be done. And so when you can find the diamond in the rough, so to speak, you can begin to change everything about your life. And so we continue to do this on a daily basis on a smaller level when we have stresses, when we have fears, when we have any of these anxieties that maybe pop up at work or due to work or due to family or relationships. A lot of times we allow our mind to take us on this whole wild ride, right? And so what happens is something small may have been said during an argument with your significant other. And so you take this small thing in your mind and you start playing around with it. Maybe they said they didn't really like a dish that you cooked and you took it personally. And so you're thinking, well, maybe they don't like this dish. Maybe that's because they don't like me as a person. Maybe they just really don't want to be with me. And then pretty soon you're thinking, why don't they just break up with me? Why are they just doing this? You get angrier and angrier, and you start creating these scenarios in your mind that have no truth, but they drive you crazy. And the outcome is stress, anxiety, worry, and fear. And so one of my favorite people that I follow is Ralph Smart, and he says fear is false events appearing real, or false experiences feeling real, false experiences appearing real, right? And so what he's basically saying is that, yes, the things that we fear are usually due to our own ability to kind of make them worse in our mind, right? So we take these little pebbles that, it's just like a pebble in your shoe. You take that little pebble and it's just annoying you. And pretty soon that little pebble starts to feel bigger and bigger and bigger if you don't get it out of your shoe right away, right? And then pretty soon you're walking with your foot, to the side and you're trying to move forward, and that little pebble is just annoying the heck out of you. So false evidence appearing real. There we go. False evidence appearing real. So this is all false evidence. A lot of things that we're fearful of or afraid of are allowing us to become angry or anxious about a lot of these are false evidence appearing real. We've created and built up this little pebble in our shoe to this massive mountain that is jaggeder than, any other peak you can imagine. And so we need to understand that when these little things come into our conscious mind, some little insult, or maybe some little terminology that we took as an insult, even though it wasn't meant to be, or maybe there was, past traumatic experience that we've allowed to come with us forever and ever, or whatever it may be. It's something at work that makes us think that, the boss wants to see you in his office at 3:00 and it's only 11:00 in the morning, and all of a sudden you're thinking, I'm going to get fired, right? Because maybe it started off a small thought. Why does he want to see me in the office? Did I forget to do a report? Am I late on something? Am I behind on something? And then by the end of your thought process, you're getting fired at 3:00. That's just how far our mind goes. And we are very good at creating these stories. Now, 99% of the time, these stories are not correct. We've just created them into something bigger than they actually were. So we have to stop allowing the conscious mind to work out these problems, right? So we're so used to having the conscious mind think everything through. You'll find the answer. It doesn't quite work like that. We need to say, okay, conscious mind, just shut up and turn off for a second, right? Because all you're doing is creating this worse scenario than there even is or was to begin with. And I need you to be quiet. I need you to say, okay, this is not my thing to take care of. I trust in the universe. I trust in God. I trust in Allah. I trust in any higher being, the vortex, the universe, whatever it is. And so once we can do that and say these little things, I can either let it go if it's something super small. Just remember, as soon as that little super small insult or thing that we took as an insult hits us and we allow it to just kind of attach itself to us, then we've got this whole parasitic thing going on, right? So we just need to say, okay, no, you're not going to be here. I'm just going to kick you out there. And I understand these things being said are not being done to me, right? I understand that this is not being done to me. It's not meant to hurt my feelings. Sometimes it is, but when something like that happens, we just need to understand that person that may be trying to hurt you is probably hurting as well. Usually people project their inner feelings, emotions onto others. So if that person's trying to hurt somebody else, good chance that they're hurting inside as well. So this is where we have to change our thought process. Instead of being angry at this person, we need to send them love and light. We don't have to go and hug them and shake their hands and do all that. No. We don't even have to talk to them. We can just stay away, say, hey, I hope this person can have a better day, be happier, be more self-loved or be loved by others, whatever it may be. Just understand that our positive vibrations are so much stronger than the negative, and we can pretty much counter any of those negative messages through the act of sending love, light, and joy. Okay, so that last part may sound a little esoteric. It's okay. If that doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. But what I'm saying is stop creating your own anxieties, fears, and worries, okay? Stop letting these little things turn into these huge things, okay? It's just not worth it. It's not worth it for you. And then once you're able to do that and let go of these things, you'll realize how much less stress you are engaging in every single day, and you'll understand that, all these, how, you wasted so much time from years before of trying to prove yourself right or protect your ego. So yeah, let it go. Stop creating these negative circumstances. Stop letting these little molehills become mountains. And that's it for today. This is Chad Armijo with ChadArmijoCoaching.com. Pick up my book on Amazon. If you haven't, it is Wake Up and Recalibrate by Chad Armijo, ebook or paperback version. So I love you all. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one.